This system is boring as hell, but if you want to lose body fat, this is the system for you. Now in this video, you're going to learn how to get your daily movement without spending hours in the gym, how to actually stay in a calorie deficit without completely cutting out your life, and how to actually stay consistent while having an extremely busy work life. Now let's talk about what this system actually is. The walk and work system is a system where you walk for 1 hour, you stay in a calorie deficit, and you can still get work done while you lose weight, while you walk, while you lose the stubborn fat. And it's easy to do because you bring your phone and you get work done. You can respond to emails, phone calls, you can take mental notes on certain things that you want to do. You can think bigger, think better. And this way you're able to be productive while you walk. And I find that walking every day is way more sustainable than going to the gym and doing intense workouts. Especially for people that are very busy, it just seems like too much because we already have so much on our plate. So we want something that's simple, that's easy, and that doesn't take too much out of you. I work 8 to 5, and then after work is when I actually take time to go to the park, go on my walks, respond to emails, listen to podcasts, so that way I don't feel like I'm being less productive in one area, when in reality we can be productive when it comes to work and when it comes to fitness. Now, to stay in a clear calorie deficit, first you have to know what your calorie deficit is. For me, it's 1,300 calories per day. And what I love about this is the fact that even if you go over your calories today, tomorrow you can choose to walk more and just walk it off. That's all you have to do. It's like budgeting in a way, to where let's say you spend too much this week, next week you make sure to save a little more. So that's kind of how you have to look at it. And being in a calorie deficit is not difficult if you know what to eat. Like, you know that rice has a lot of calories, you add more chicken than rice, or you add chicken with broccoli and a little bit of rice. So you kind of have to adjust a bit. You can still eat whatever you want, but make sure it's within the calorie deficit. And I actually use Google Gemini, and I put in everything that I'm eating, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's telling me how many calories I have left, so that it's not that I'm being restricted, but I'm just being smart, just like a budget. And the way that you can stay consistent with this is by having a cue. When I wake up in the morning, I drink coffee, and that's my cue that I have to go out and go on a walk. So you have to have that cue. And it really does depend. When I don't work, I go in the morning because I love walking in the morning. When I do work, I do it at night. So I do have a cup of coffee after work. So it's still that same cue. So you have to have something that tells you, okay, it's time to go. And you can't make excuses for yourself. That's kind of a way to keep you accountable. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and now that tells me that I have to go. So that's a big hack, if you would say, that I found that works for my life and keeps me accountable. And just the fact that I can be out in nature and still get things done. Like, that's the biggest payoff. Be able to think better. Even if you don't want to work exactly while you're walking, you can just choose that time as meditation. And you can really think about what you have to do for your business, for your job, any responsibilities that you do have. You can think about that while you're walking. And studies have shown that walking really does help your brain. So you're being productive in many different ways with this simple system. If you guys do have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I am building a system where you lose 15 pounds in less than 3 months, and it is the walk and work system. I do have the waitlist in the description if you're ready to transform your life and transform your body and actually be able to be productive in many different areas in your life while you're losing fat. I'll see you guys in the next one.